Hello folks, welcome to my channel. My name is Clint. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Tell a friend. Come again. I hope you all are having a great day. Disclaimer, these videos are for information, entertainment, and for you. Also get God, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Get good health. Get your money right. Get money, get money. Get money. We need money to fight this struggle. Now this video is going to be about a very old topic that we literally have wore out. I mean, we talk about it so much, I don't really like even talking about it, but I'm just gonna hit on some points and say some things that I've watched and I don't understand and all that. The topic is racism. And I was gonna say in America, but it's all over the world now. We're all over. Well, a lot of places we're dealing with this now. But I want to start off by saying this. The racism that we grew up with, the racism of the last, 1,000 years or what have you, is gone. We're in a different kind of racism now. And by so many foreigners from other countries here, that's even more so. This is a different type of racism now. There's some stuff I want to say, but I'm not going to say it. But I do want to say this. Let the racism keep going. Let the racism keep going. Don't complain about it no more like we used to. Don't get upset about it like we used to. Let it keep going. Because they're not going to stop. That's just the way it is. You know, it's going to keep going regardless. All we can do is pray and, fight for our rights and for our money and all that good stuff. But the reason why I say let it keep going is because racism has ruined not only this country, but it has ruined these people. And I'm not talking about us. Racism have damaged these people, them. They are in bad shape now because of racism, greed, money, lust, and all that. Not abiding by God's laws. They are in big trouble. And they keep going, so let it keep going, because we're in a situation now where we're actually benefiting from the racism, and they are not benefiting from the racism. We are in a position now where if we all don't come together, there's going to be such chaos going around. You think this crazy now, if we keep if this bubble keeps up with this stuff, you know, it's headed in a bad direction. But they are suffering like never before, and they won't come out with the facts and tell the truth and try to clean it up. They're telling everybody how wonderful thing it is and all the jobs we got and, you know, the economy, and liars. It's not that way. I mean, I said this before. They brought all people like European over from other countries, and they got land and money and loans. And they got so many benefits. Now they're losing all of that. You know, the White House is in trouble. It can't sustain itself anymore like it used to. And you gotta look at it this way. When you kill, steal, it's a law. It's gonna come back on you. You know, and that's what's happening. This country is based on capitalism, corruption, you know, and that's what's taking it down, the capitalism and the corruption. So we need to really prepare ourselves and our families, and, you know, some of the stuff we need to do it like in the old days, you know. You know, when people didn't have all these fancy cars and all this money, we need to get a cart and go sit on a corner and sell some jewelry, or, you know, the old-fashioned way. But we got to find ways to make money and to take care of ourselves. These banks are in a lot of trouble, and there's no telling what the future is of these banks, you know, unless the United States has got $50 trillion laying around somewhere. Like I said before, there's tough times ahead. But furthermore, you know, we're the only, well, we patronize, we help, and I can't think of the word, I'm looking for the words, but we treat our oppressor better than we treat our own in a lot of cases, you know, and I don't really get that. That has got to change. I get some of it. I mean, the bubble is still powerful in charge. I get that, but we need to check ourselves. You know, we do things that are really hurting ourselves. You know, for example, and here I go mentioning names and all that stuff. These our women go to these Chinese type hair places and nail places, and now that I never really got that. I never really understood that. And then when they see them riding around in their beautiful cars and their beautiful homes, then they're like, they're racist or something like that, you know. Well, you're paying for their homes. You're paying for their big beautiful homes and big beautiful cars. Why must you go? Why must you keep going to these salons? You want them to be your friends, and you want to hang out with them, and you know, stuff like that. I mean, because if you don't pay them, you'll see how they really feel about you come out. It'll be in your face then. So why do we keep going there? Why do sisters keep going to these places? You know, they'll call the police. You get out of line, they'll call the police on you. You know, you're settling for 5%. Why don't you start your own salons? You know, or your own business or something. The other thing is restaurants. You know, granted, they've got such beautiful restaurants. We know that. And they know how to make us feel real good. They know how to make us spend all our money. We walk in there, you know. But why do we go there? You know, Martin Luther King, he opened it up, what do you call it, so that we could go there. Because, you know, segregation. We couldn't go there before. So now it's opened up so we can go there. And we enjoyed our rights. I mean, we conquered and we lavished in it and all that kind of stuff. Now it's time to back off of this. Well, it's been time. You know, when desegregation, y'all heard this before, was lifted, and the segregation was lifted over. So we ran to their businesses. And granted, they got some beautiful stuff, you know. We run and buy some Versace bags and, you know, some of this stuff, ripping our own self off. But why do we keep doing this? You know, I feel like if I don't really have a need to go there, I'm not. But I do go at times for the pleasure of it, because it's something I want to do. But as a everyday habit, you know, every month, no. We have to keep our dollars in our community, in our pockets. You know, we're making our oppressors rich, and in return, they turn around and tearing up our communities, and you know what I mean. And in return, you know, it's like the cable company. Billions of dollars every year, and they put next to nothing in our communities. in our investments. Why do you keep paying for that cable? There's the internet now full of all kinds of internet sites where you could watch just about any movie you want to. You know, you could watch all the shows for a small amount of money every month, and the internet service is pretty cheap as well. So you get the internet and you get these apps, and you know, and there's some equipment you can always buy where you don't have to pay nobody. You just buy the equipment. I don't know exactly what that is, how that works, but there's, I'm almost certain about that. You know, but this is our responsibility. This is our fault. You ever see these corner stores? They got the guys out selling drugs. If you go in there, you're short 15 cents, a dime. They don't want to give you the product. And you've been going to that store for years. And they pull up in their nice cars. And they go out to their nice homes. Why do we keep doing this over and over? These are lessons that we got to deal with. You know, the only way we got some stuff going, it was in the 50s, 60s, and 40s, was when black folks was walking. They boycotted the buses and all that kind of stuff. That's when things changed for us. But as long as we're giving them our money, giving them our love, what can we expect? I did a video about it was like what was it? It was breeding away our heritage, or breeding out our heritage. And that's because we marry, especially when we get money, we marry outside our race, which that's not an issue. And so when the black one dies, all the money goes to the other race. Now that's an issue. We have been doing this for so freaking long. You know, we've literally put billions of dollars in their pockets. You know, marry a Spanish, marry a white. And not only that, but we have to pay twice as much child support as other races. You know, I've never heard of these child support amounts that black people have to pay to white women, or mostly white women. I mean, they are, my goodness, never heard of this amount of money. But that's where we're at today. And it's been going on since forever. You know, and yes, it's a lot of this is our fault. We keep falling for the same old game. We keep doing the same bullshit. We are getting better though, thank God. But we got a ways to go, folks. Get knowledge. Seek this knowledge online because it's not going to be there in 20 years. It's going to be only for the elite. Only reason why they did it now is they're so greedy, and they're learning how to control it and manipulate it to fit the bubble idea. You know, we pay more for cars and car repairs. We pay higher rates, insurance, and all that. Why do we keep doing this? I mean, there is a better way. We have to get the knowledge, seek, find, look, ask, take our time. You know, things are pretty crazy right now. You know what I mean? They're trying to bring back the white bathroom only. They're trying to bring back no blacks allowed. Shit. Wake up, folks. I mean, they're not going to be able to do it. We do have a lot more powerful. We're more powerful than that now. Their time has passed, and you know, I've seen situations where a lot of situations where the black man done something to a white man, or to, and I can't keep saying white, black, and all that, you know, but us and them. We did something to them. They almost always want to press charges. But when they do something to us, it's like, nah, just don't do it again, and you know, go ahead on. And why do we do stuff like this? You know what I mean? They'll call the police on us in a hot second. And then the cop comes, and he all he cares about is their side, because we're allowing a lot of stuff to happen to us. You know, I see a lot of women in my daily activity throwing themselves at these people. Sexually, throwing themselves at them. They don't throw themselves at me like that. You know, they gotta have. I don't got a problem with that in itself, but there's a way about going about it. They're so happy to be with their oppressors and do anything he tells them to do type shit. What the heck? And then when he's through with them, then bye-bye. We got a lot of work to do, folks. We got a lot of changing in our hearts. We've been so indoctrinated. We don't know what's good and bad anymore. You know, we got to do this for the sake of our children, our grandchildren, for the sake of our health, for the sake of this country, for the sake of the planet. We really got to change. You know, black people are the most manipulated of all the races, because we're manipulated more than all of the races. They don't go through what we go through. But it's so easy to manipulate us. We fall for the same manipulated game again and again and again. I'm running out of time, but I'm gonna. There's a lot of situations that I want to talk about, but I don't want to mention their names, and because we all trying, and I know that, and we all been through so much, We are climbing. We are climbing. We just got to keep going, keep doing it, keep getting better, keep finding answers, solutions. Somebody said on TV the other day, I think it was the Chinese and the Mexicans, they want to help us. And throughout history, they have helped us. But also throughout history, once they got what they want, boom, they're gone. They have no concern for you. This is where we're at today. And we fall for it again and again and again, thinking that they're our best friends and they love us and they want to be with us. And true, yeah, in some cases. But a lot of times they're just using us to get what they want, I mean, look at some of these businesses now. Who owns them now? We don't own them. They own them. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of stuff that I want to say, and I can't think of it. I'm freestyling. I can't get it out of my mind or my head, but I wanted to make some other points. But we need to stop falling for the same old game, century after century, decade after decade, millennium after millennium. It's like all they got to do is be nice to us. I'm going to say this and I'm going to close. Well, I saw this black woman. Cop was harassing her and thought she stole something or something. And, he was rather mean to her. Then he found out that she did not steal anything, And then he went rather nice to her. And she fell for hook, line, and sinker. She thought he was the sweetest. Once he knew she didn't steal nothing and he was nice to her, she thought he was the sweetest thing that walked the earth. Give me a fucking break. He's the same guy that was tripping on you a few minutes ago. And now he says a few wonderful words to you, and you ready to jump in the bed with him? Or you ready to give him all these recommendations? Or no, man, this is not the same game. Because, last thing, as things get better for us, they're going to become our best friends. As we get the money, we're going to marry them. And we're going to love them more. But you got to remember, When they had the money, they didn't love us more. They loved us, but they didn't love us more. But see, they just come and show us some love, and we just flip right all, hit all, ready to give them everything we got, hook, line, and sinker. This is not good. We have to protect ourselves from the same stuff that has been going on for a very long time. We are losing our inheritance, our heritage. We're losing our money. We're losing our minds. We're losing our children, our jobs behind this shit. And we fall for the con game every time. I can't believe it, but the politicians don't come in our neighborhoods. But every once in a while, they will come in our neighborhoods, and they say the same shit. Where's going to be change? We're going to do this. We're going to clean it up. We're going to make things better. We're going to provide jobs. And then after the election is over, they're gone. You never see them again. But when they did that speech, us was walking around like, it's a new world, it's a new day, all great things is gonna happen. It just fell for the hook, line, and sinker. They're so excited about this man. He's gonna help us. They're so excited. Same shit. And it boggles my mind to see how crazy excited they got behind this bullshit. And I'm sitting here thinking he ain't gonna do shit. He just want the votes, the election. At least he came. I mean, they believe this shit. Anyhow, we gotta keep fighting, folks. We gotta find that knowledge. Internet, books, libraries, internet bookstores. Find organizations. Join these organizations. I don't care what organization it is. If it's a black organization, it can help you. Find them. Church is always great. Find these organizations. Start your own business. Invent something. I did a video about inventing. Invent something. Pray to God. Stay in meditation. Limit your media intake, the bubble, because you won't go very far fast if you do that. I said turn off the TV for 30 days and watch what happens. Turn it off for 60, 90 days and watch what happens. You know what I mean? Anyhow, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. Come again. God loves you and so do I. Y'all have a great day. Stay safe. Help each other. I'm out.